One time I find Skip right.
The wheels did not come off. He still made it through the year.
Not the one time. I say I take that back. But I find Skip right on this one.
Risk now. The Eagles are at risk.
DeMarco
And to your
Murray.
point, look, I'm the one for 30
Controversy.
years in this business. I have campaigned for NFL players to get more money. The only way to get it is at the negotiating table before a new collective bargaining deal is signed. They still have a salary cap. Dallas is working under a salary cap. Do I value Dez more than I do DeMarco?
They can pay the taxes on that salary cap.
So Jerry Jones has to sit back and do the math, man. And the math said you cannot go above $12 million for a running back who's going to be 28 years of age and who just touched the ball that many times. And DeMarco Murray on the open market just hit the lottery. It was harmonic. Listen, listen. It only happened
March 13, 2015.
only because what? Frank Gore stiffed the Eagles. That's what started the dominoes falling. And then all of a sudden, Chip Kelly starts making what looked like buffoonish move after another, ending with Sam Bradford at quarterback. And I think the whole organization took so many hits that they were forced into a position of overpaying to steal a player from a division rival. So he hit the lottery. He got money that he would not have gotten from anybody else. So the market adjusted only because Chip Kelly got thrust into a corner. But Jerry Jones did exactly the right thing. Going forward, they will be just as good, if not better. We haven't even discussed that yet.
We'll see.
Without DeMarco Murray.
I am saying,
You got to throw the ball now.
You, Skip Bayless, is that you're looking at what he did over the last couple of weeks. I'm looking at what transpired all season. Can Joseph Randle and Lance Dunbar play, or can they not? Is this offensive line elite, or is it not? Is Tony Romo an all-pro, or is he not? Is Jason Witten a future Hall of Famer, or is he not? Is Dez Bryant an absolute stud, or is he not? If you have all of those pieces in place, why did you have to run this man 392 times? You trying to tell me that they were thinking about the future? No, they were thinking about now because they didn't care whether or not DeMarco Murray
trying to take that ball. That's what they were doing.
He would come looking for his money. They had no real intention ever of giving it to him, and that is at the core of all of this. Because if in this entire offseason, what has everybody been saying? I have watched the NFL aficionados, the insiders, the reporters, everybody, former players, everybody talking about 392 carries, 449 touches, almost unprecedented in NFL history in terms of the workload. Jerry Jones, that's what I mean when I say riding them till the wheels come off. I know the wheels didn't come off, but it's reason to question.
Do you think that one time DeMarco Murray last year went to Jason Garrett's office or even to Jerry Jones' office and said, "You're killing me. You got to quit making me carry it so many times."
I don't believe that.
He wanted the ball. He probably wanted it more than he got it. They all do. I'm sorry.
I agree with that. But you know better. You know that when it comes to a player, particularly them trying to get their money, they got a whole bunch of laudables in there, in front of them. They're looking at what they can achieve. They're looking at what they accomplish. In any
kept Tony Romo all them years.
You usually get coaches and organizations monitoring, bringing guys along, and all of that other stuff. Why?
When he wasn't on the good side.
Okay. I'm saying to you that the Dallas Cowboys didn't think like that because they didn't think about DeMarco Murray as an investment.
Who called Jerry Jones sweet, according to our Don Van Natta, who was in the suite at that point writing an ESPN The Magazine piece or working on one? Who called Jerry sweet on another cell phone and asked to speak to Jerry Jones during, I think it was during an exhibition game? Adrian Peterson. You don't think Jerry has a big old plan B on the back burner?
Of course.
You don't think this would be a Jerry Jones special? I know it's a long shot to get Adrian Peterson because he's under contract for $12.75 million. This is the kind of move Jerry Jones has routinely pulled off in Dallas, Texas.
We know that. Who's debating that? Of course that's true. We've talked about Adrian Peterson speaking to him. We know that. We know in a perfect world he wants Adrian Peterson. Most of us believe that Adrian Peterson is the best running back in football. Who doesn't know that? That is not the issue. That's not what we're doing.
I said to my partner Josh, I do not want to see Adrian Peterson behind that Dallas line.
Wasn't perceived as an investment. He was perceived as an individual. Let's use him up. Let's get what we can out of him.
Great line if you get behind it.
With no regard
Talking about a monster to stop with. If he had the ball and got a star in his head,
You just proved that.
I'm not gonna sit up here and trade anything like that.
And obviously, I need help now. We just came up with this. We need to know, did DeMarco deserve his money? What do you guys think at home? We saw how fiery that just got.
I think he deserved it on his part.
The Eagles,
I think
yes or no? Did he
Dallas
deserve
shoulda
his money? We will reveal the results when obviously
prevailed a little more money on their part. That's all I put on that.
Also, we want you to go over to our Instagram page to find out what we are discussing a little later on in the show. It has the whole full rundown of the show. But I'm exhausted.
So am I, but I'm just getting warmed up.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
By the time I seen
Scored a franchise record, 57
Uncle Drew
points in an overtime
made that commercial.
Spurs. Did we
About
see
time.
a preview of the NBA Finals? That